everybody. I'm Chuck E. Cheese Dude, and today I'm going to be interviewing Cups of Cheese Entertainment, also known as Charles Tucker on YouTube.
Hello there, everyone.
He does the Chucky Talk Show, and well, he's really cool. I suggest you go subscribe to him.
Yes.
The link will be in the description. But today I'm going to be asking him some questions. So, are you ready?
Oh yeah, definitely ready.
Alright, so my first question is, how did you get into your love of Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza?
Well, Chuck E. Cheese is a really interesting story. I remember when I was young, can't remember what year it was and all, but I remember going to the memory location of Chuck E. Cheese. This is before they received their alpha after Katrina. It was my first 3 stage seeing it, and all I remember seeing was Pasquale's amateur hour brick wall, and some of the old artwork. I have photos somewhere around my house with me as a young kid, not around the show, but guessing around like the game room area. I know there's one time up the old clock ride, and I guess they had a merry-go-round or something. I don't remember a lot. But after that, I started going back to Chuck E. Cheese more and more, and you know, just loving the place, seeing the show was like the only main thing that was my only focus, because I always loved the show, and seeing it was like honestly the biggest thing I have ever noticed around the whole place. And you know, I don't go a lot like I used to, but with Showbiz, it was around 2007, 2008 when I first discovered the characters, because I was looking on YouTube, just looking up random YouTube videos and all, and I had seen this video called Love in This Club by Usher, and it was done by the Rockfire Explosion. So I was like, oh, this video is interesting, let me see what this video is about. I clicked on it, and I noticed that it was like different from Chuck E. Cheese's, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, I definitely want to learn more about this band, the Rockfire Explosion. And I started watching more videos as like I repeated over again that particular video live, and watching other videos, things like Potluck and Drop It, and watching some old shows from Showbiz, like the Rock and Roll shows. Back then, you can't really see a lot of the shows that we have today on YouTube or on audio file. And then ended up leading myself to ShowbizPizza.com, where Chuck E.'s Talk Show is on Radio Showbiz too. But that's where I lead up to and learn the history about the 2 brands and all the other amazing stuff.
Well, I actually have a similar, like, my love is very similar, like how I got into it.
Oh, wow.
My second question is, do you have any favorite era or shows from Chuck E. Cheese's or the Rockfire Explosion?
Favorite era, yes. I know a lot of fans love the Avenger era. You know, I gotta admit, you know, all the eras are really good. Like I said to so many people, no disrespect to the voice actors, they got a good history story behind it. Some good, some bad. But yeah, you know, Avenger really played a huge part in my era a lot. And a lot of people too are listening and will agree Avenger era is also good. But overall, yeah, that's my favorite one. And you know, that and the Piece of Time theater era too, because they really had a good run to that. Good shows back then, nice guest stars, Harmony, Sally, Foxy. Tux era was also good too, because the shows back then, you're not really counting like the Disney type around 95. Yeah, they're really good too. And favorite shows from both brands, you know, for Rockfire, I have a lot of favorite shows that they have done. I'm not really like a huge #1 fan of the Showbiz voices or like part of the show selector. I actually love some of the show selector stuff they have put in, but one of my favorite ones was the like they did with the Beatles, like the tribute to Abbey Road, the Beatles White Album Melody. Those shows were actually really good. Shows around 80 to 84-ish was really good for Rockfire. They had some nice creativity back then. And for Chuck E. Cheese, I mean, it's a graph for Chuck E. Cheese shows. There was some good, there was just some bad. Like I said, you know, part of it, like with the 95 with autism, it's something I saw in my top 10 worst showcase from the both brands. I list some of them. But for Chuck E. Cheese, the 90s shows were really good, especially when they did with Scott and Duncan, which was great. April 2003 was a good show. I know a lot of fans really loved it. and especially some of the current shows too are really good. I'm kind of disagreeing with the whole fact with show 1 with all these reused songs, but either way, I mean, it's like not one of my favorites, but I like some of the current shows that they put out. Some of the songs are okay. Some of the songs are just wondering why it got put in the show, why it got ruined, or why did it brought back. But overall, some of the songs are really good for the shows. They got a nice, good story plot behind it, especially April 2009. I saw that one at the Corpus Christi location before, and obviously that was like a good show they had thought about doing.
Oh wow. So my third question is, what is your favorite Chucky Life, show? Like,
Yeah, like from the Chucks to the favorite Chucky Live show. I know I really have a lot of questions about like what's my favorite one, and like I said, it's just a grab, with the shows too. But as some people I've seen my live stream, I do a lot of Chucky performance live stream dances, just myself without a Chucky costume, and people are wondering if I'm gonna get one. And honestly, I love to have one, but it's too much money to put in. But favorite Chucky live show performance, I have a lot of favorites. Having a party at Chucky's place was a good one they had done. Land of 1,000 Dances was good. Chucky March 93, I know that's like a big rap favorite. I always done on my live streams a lot. Moni was really good. I know a lot of people requesting Moni so many times, and usually I always get breathed out because my asthma always kicked in. And there's some, that's a good one for Avenger. I love Run Ruel. That was actually a good one they had done. Give my regards to Broadway. What else they done that was really good? And having a party again, 2001 was also good too. Like, I wish they could have done it for Rockstar. I love some of the Rockstar ones too, as like the Cha-Cha, me and my friends do the Chucky, when she like with the tail, and Avenger ones. It's hard to think of Avenger ones right now at the moment. The Avenger one I just mentioned was having a party. I love the American Pride, or the Patriotic, that was it, the Patriotic live show they had done, that was really nice too. I can't think of any others right now for Chucky Lives. But like I said, it's a grab. When it comes to these live shows, always a grab to think about. But overall, there's some good and some bad with some of the live shows we had done back then.
Yeah, I agree. So, my fourth question is, who is your least favorite character from Chuck E. Cheese's and from the Rock-afire Explosion Band, and why?
Least favorite character? Okay, that's an interesting one. Now, I hope no one on YouTube does get mad at me saying this, but I'm going to go with Chuck E. Cheese first. So my least favorite character out of all the band would have to be Pasquale. Why is people wondering? Because I never really liked it the way they put Pasquale in position. I mean, he's a funny guy and all, but it's just that his error is where he's looking at now. Like songs like Chucky World, like I mentioned, with the current show, with show 1, like why Chucky World came back into the show. It wasn't a good, funny song. Pasquale's a nice guy, like I said, but he's like my least favorite character in the group. Back then in the Avenger days, he was so funny, his singing was just great on point, but now he just makes him feel like he's like a punch in the bag, and I know that Rockstar or Chucky kind of puts Pasquale down the most right now, but overall, Pasquale's idiocity and stupidiness with his no collection and stuff is just not really my favorite anymore. It was nice. It was a good running gag that they put into the show, like around 2012. That was actually nice of them putting Pasquale personalities out there, but after that, it just got real boring, and Pasquale's personality got more stupider. And I would say much like my number one least favorite, but now Pasquale is. And for Rock-afire, this might be like an unpopular opinion, but I would say Rolf will be like my least favorite character in the band, because he just, the way that he acts, like, I mean, I could say something about the creative, I'm not really gonna get into too trouble, but just how raw personality is with the band is just kind of horrible. I just hate how he act like he's the tough guy in the group and all and stuff, and You know, it feels weird. You know, Ruff is a geek. That's all I can say. Ruff is a geek, and also Uncle Clunk too is one of my least favorite characters in the group too. With Rockfire as a special guest star, I never liked this first show tape. It just felt kind of weird. I know from Jeff embarrassing sequels, it was like his worst one ever. One of his embarrassing sequels was Uncle Clunk, but yeah, Rolf and Uncle Clunk are not like my favorite Rockfire characters.
Well, so both characters that you made, that you were talking about,
Yeah.
we're kind of getting like their personality. They were getting dumber and dumber over the years.
Yeah.
Not like their character, but like
Yeah.
their personality.
Yeah, like Pasquale's personality. I mean, it was good in the Adventure days. You know, his personality was like less idiocity, funny guy, lovable, tell jokes here and there. I mean, his jokes are kind of getting better. That's all I can say. But I'm still kind of mad that the current shows are still pulling in jokes and amusing with Mr. Marsh. I wish we can obviously have more in the future. But yeah, it's just like after the whole mold collection thing, you know, that was really nice of him putting in, like, telling his personality outside the band. But once they enter the Armadillo fail error state it kind of really got dumb for Pascal. It's like, why is he doing this Armadillo named Phil and the Cowboys Life for Me with the elephant trunk? But I wish they can just go back to where they did with Keith Drummond, you know, take Pasquale idiocy out of that and put him back to where he was instead of him like singing less songs and stuff. But and the same thing with this, yeah, Rolf is just Rolf, and Uncle Clunk, that whole first show tape just made it obviously not my favorite, to be my least.
Yeah, like if I'm being honest, like Pasquale doesn't really like. It feels like CC Entertainment cares more about the other characters.
Yeah.
I know they're more like profitable.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I don't
like,
blame them. That's the thing. I don't really blame the company doing that. I know some people. I mean, I'm just gonna address this now about this because I kind of hold it back. But the thing is, too, you're right. You know, now I beg to differ on the part that they don't care about Pasquale and everything. But you know, I see your point of going there. And you know, some people have been begging for a plush for Pasquale, and I think it's, you know, in my opinion, I don't think that would be like a good idea because I don't think how people, the general public, will react seeing a Pasquale plush. I mean, honestly, we've seen what the 90s sales were like for Pasquale, then I don't think this year's sale will be the same or will go up, you know. But, yeah, I totally agree, you know. Like, I wish the company would do more with Pasquale like they did in the Avenger days, and then now it's like, he's not the best.
Yeah. And my next question is, who's your most favorite Chuck E. Cheese character and Rockefeller character?
Well, that's an easy question. Well, my favorite CEC characters obviously will be Jasper. A lot of people know it's Jasper because I mean, I'm a really nice dog person. I love dogs, and Jasper, his personality is just great. He's really sarcastic. He's really good with friendship. He's lovable. He loves country music, and he's just great. And almost like him with the whole sarcastic and everything. You know, have a good time and being there with his friends. And my favorite Rockfire character is Duke. Again, you know, with the dog lover thing. I just love how Duke operates. You know, he's not a good. Well, he got a good singing voice. He doesn't speak a lot in the show, but you know, he's a great, talented musician. The man behind Duke's voice, Duke Capetta, he's really good at Duke's voice. His singing is beautiful. His drumming is great. Sometimes he can act like a dimwit in the show with jokes and stuff, but overall, Duke is just an amazing, talented person.
Well, me too. My favorite character is Jasper, and my favorite character from the Rockefeller is Duke.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both great.
Mhm.
So, for my seventh question, what motivates you to start your own YouTube channel?
Well, I remember the year YouTube actually came itself out, but I remember watching Map the Franchise videos like Chucky's Place 2006, and that really started me doing YouTube because, you know, I actually want to try to go out and do something for my life and, you know, find a way to entertain people because I love to entertain a lot of people, and especially with the, you know, with Chuck E. Cheese, that was like the best way of doing it. I tried to, you know, my YouTube channel before when I was young, either with Let's Landed, And then I tried again around like 2016. I had like one video, and that was like at one of my friend's house a while back. And right after I went to Chuck E. Cheese's, it was like during around show 3, and started recording there. And now here on Concert Cheese, as of right now, we're at like 246 subscribers. I guess by this time this interview is out to be more than that. And on my other channel, Charles Sucker Entertainment, which is the main one, so you guys want to subscribe to that one too. Link will also be in the description. That is also at 488. So I mean, like I said, this interview might be more than that, but I just love to entertain people, show my good content. I don't really pick YouTube as like a job for me, but I just want to show people my side of the entertainment, and outside of Chuck E. Cheese, and outside of Chuck E. Cheese. Share some things that people love in common, you know?
Yeah, that's what Trenching is really like a start film with everybody.
Yeah.
Like an inspiration. So, my 8th question is, can you explain the story of how Concept Cheese Entertainment and Chuck E.'s talk show was developed?
Sure. Well, the first channel name wasn't going to be called Concept Cheese Entertainment. It was actually, originally was called Showbiz Entertainment, and this was during the time when I was gonna upload audio to so many shows. I guess I'm Chuck E. Cheese show, I would say. And, my buddy, Chad, who is Studio Showbiz Entertainment, if you have not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe to him. He's the co-host of Chuck E.'s Talk Show. Me and him talked it out one night, and he was like, oh, saw my channel and all, and he was like, oh, that's like taking the name, because his name is Studio Showbiz Entertainment, which I believe back then it was called the Comedy Bros, but his whole series was called Studio Showbiz Entertainment. So he gave me the idea, like, say, like, call it Concept Cheese Entertainment. So it's like constant unification, taking off the Rockefeller, putting a Much Weekly Band, and this like during the time with the Aaron situation with the Rockefeller and audio and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that, and I call it Concept Cheese Entertainment. It's like you're taking out the Rockefeller and putting in Chuck E. Cheese, so instead of putting out Rockefeller content, it's gonna be Chuck E. Cheese's content. And that's how Chuck E.'s Talk Show came to develop. Well, honestly, I would call like an Instagram poll, or Instagram question, sorry. And I got the response back, and I, got a response saying that, the channel is like freaking dry, because I always have an issue with YouTube sometimes with copyrights and other stuff. And now I always find my way to that, and it's gonna seem like your channel is looking bad, to be honest. You're not making good content, blah blah blah. So I would have take the insult and walked away from it. So I just I reply back saying, oh hey, we're gonna make good content. Just wait and see. And my old series, I used to call it the CC Angry Fans. Like, you might remember it, right? CC Angry Fans. So we started doing we started yelling at stuff that attracts the CC community. So that didn't really went out well as planned as the previous, or one of the episodes didn't went well as planned, because it didn't went well as we all thought. So instead I was like, you know what, let's not take the drama out of it, because it's not going to help out, because almost everywhere on Instagram in the community, my clips are always showing up, and it's like, okay, I need to walk out of this path and try something better, see if I can find a way. So I was like, you know what, I got me, 2 other people, with Antonio Wilson, he's still on the show today, Charles Berman, or Big C, he's still in, and also Dr. Easy and Mario Rowley, who left the show. We actually came up with the idea saying, and I came up with the idea as far as like, let's do this podcast, let's call it Chuck E.'s Talk Show. And so we released the first episode, me, Berman, and Antonio did the first episode, was the thoughts of the Peace Sign Theater Chuck era. And after that, we released it on the anniversary of Chuck E. Cheese around May 17th, and right after that, it went good, and we started doing more episodes, more focused. Well, I actually went on my own with these episodes to talk about with the errors, and then some of the favorite songs, and have Emmanuel in one topic about the thoughts of the bullying in the community, and we released more topics, which is going pretty well. Hopefully by March or so, not sure when this will be out, we'll be finished with season 2. I hope we move on with season 3. But then again, I want to thank everyone for supporting the talk show. It's really been a great opportunity, and special thanks to Travis for allowing us to get on Radio Showbiz.
Well, before I start asking more questions, I just wanted to say that I really did enjoy the Angry Fans in the talk show.
Yeah, I wish we can continue it on, but that one episode it really went well, as we all did expected it. I mean, I enjoyed it too. I really loved it. My favorite one so far was like the Diana Inn episode, and I wish I still had the recording to that to this day to relive all that memories. But yeah, one of the last episodes like did it rip well, and it just really didn't play well in the community because people judge other people's content, and honestly, I just tried my best on it.
Well, I really do enjoy it, but what question number was I on?
I think it was on 6 or 7. I don't remember. I think 6 or 7. I don't know. I forgot.
I think it was 7.
Okay.
So, my 8th question is, like, if you had a favorite year from Chuck E. Cheese's at all, which year would it be?
A favorite year? I wanted to go with the 90s, because the 90s, they really put it out with all the stores, especially with the lights, the phase 3 lights, the posters, Sky Tubes. Shows were really going to a good start. Besides with the Disney part, but still, 90s, everything was. 90s was just a good year I would say, out of all the years in general, besides with Chuck E. Cheese's, the 90s was really all that. Because 90s, they had everything out, and I will go back in time to the 90s to witness it all.
Yeah. So, my next question is, if you had, or what is your favorite Chuck E. Cheese show? I mean, like the stage.
Oh, stage. Well, I'm working on a topic right now, actually, but one of my favorite stages would have to be the Studio C Alpha. I mean, I've seen it as a kid a lot. I have not seen it in a while, but I just love how the Alpha works and all. One of my favorites. I always thought, like, when I was young, I was like, oh, that's like Chuck E. Cheese house with the TV and everything and stuff. But yeah, Alpha's one of my favorites. I'm not working on a topic about that and all, but yeah, Alpha's one of my favorites.
My next question is, have you ever worked on a video and it accidentally got deleted?
I have deleted some videos here and there on my channel because it's just, I don't know, I just really felt like, alright, yeah, I'm just gonna delete a video because it's not really that, I guess it's not that great for me looking back at, like, audio or whatever. I just look back at it like, yeah, I'm just gonna delete some videos again and all, but, sometimes it don't get on YouTube due to, like, the video getting blocked, which I always hate that doing, but yeah, about accidentally deleting, no, not that I do recall it, but I do delete, like, some old videos here and there and take it off of YouTube, and, sort of not regretting it a lot. And there's some people, like, saying, oh, don't delete it and stuff, but it's like, yeah, I delete it because why not?
Yeah, I actually have a fun fact about me. Did you know that I've been to Chuck E. Cheese's, like, ever since I started my channel, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese's at least 10 times.
Oh, wow.
I recorded all the animatronic shows.
Mm-hmm.
They all got deleted.
Wow.
Every time I recorded one. Like, I don't even know how they got.
Yeah. Also, too, like, with the shows, like, footage of the show, not, like, footage and stories, but the show itself, like, I always thought about going back to that, but I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to do it, because I know you did it before, and I didn't have no problem with you uploading the show footage of, like, the show itself, but when other people do, it's like, why am I going to go back to that state and doing it? I mean, people are just going to go down to the comments and requesting a show and stuff. It's like, I always get that, and I hate it when I get requests like, can you play this show? Can you, not play, can you upload this show? Can you upload that show? And it's like, I don't have that show. And I thought about going back to it, but I was like, I'm looking back at some of the old shows, and they have like water trademarks. And so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do that because people can like get into the comments about it, and then some people are going to request to upload this show or that show, and then it's like, no, I don't want to go back to that. I mean, I have one show unlisted on my channel, which surprisingly managed to get on, but I don't think I'll ever about to upload another show again. I'll just stick with audio.
Okay. So, this is my last question.
Alright.
Looking back at your channel,
Alright.
what do you think was the best thing that you have done for your channel?
Honestly, to be honest with you, besides reaction is one of my best favorite things on the channel was really, doing second talk. It was one of my favorite things that I was actually one of my all-time favorites. And also another thing too was when me and Chad actually worked on a custom show for Steve, and right now, if you don't mind, I would actually love to add a clip.
That's that. Welcome one and all to Smitty's Super Saving Station. That's right, folks. I'm your host of Big C, Chuck E. Cheese. And today we're here to talk about... Hey, Big C. Are you going to talk about the speed? And we finally got the... Whoopee cushions? You may always put up. Coming up the dog! Please, please! Well, that's better. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, folks. The thing is about that fruitcake dog, he has his funny bone for a break.
So, as you can see right there, that's a little bit of clip from the Smitty show that we had done. That was actually a really cool thing. I had the audio on my channel, but yeah, overall, Chucky's Talk Show is like a really great thing too, and also part of it too, outside the community, I do like my Muppet reviews. As some people know, I am a huge fan of the Muppets, and I do a lot of things with the Muppets, like their shows, their movies, or stuff like that. And yeah, mainly Chucky's Talk Show, and mainly and the Muppets review, and also audio, because I know I got some comments on audio of bringing back nostalgia. I'm nostalgic, and I would love to bring that back again. But yeah.
Oh, wow. So, anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Charles, for joining me.
You're welcome.
And I hope everybody has a good day.